Okay, so the opinion blog today is about diabetes. Um, I guess I'll just start off by saying there's two types of diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes, which I have, and that's insulin dependent juvenile onset diabetes, and that's generally treated with insulin therapy. Um, I started off using insulin shots, little injections with needles and stuff, and now I use an insulin pump, and I've used that for about 6 or 7 years, and I've had diabetes for a total of almost 17 years now. And the second type of diabetes is type 2 diabetes, which is adult onset, and that's usually caused by obesity. There's multiple causes, but the usual cause is obesity, in that the body just has under too much stress, so systems just start shutting down. But that's generally treated with pill therapy, insulin pills, and it could ultimately turn into insulin, like injection therapy, but it's generally treated with pills. And the way I got diabetes was that I was born with hyperinsulinism, which means that my body produces too much insulin. So at 4 weeks old, I had a 72% pancreatectomy, and then at 6 weeks old, I had a 25% pancreatectomy. So I only have 3% of my pancreas left, and it's not functioning, and I have a huge scar across my stomach. But as a result of that, I developed diabetes when I was 5. And as I said, I was on insulin injections for a while, and then I moved on to the pump. And the one thing that I want to address today is that diabetes is it's not a death sentence. It's a very, very manageable disease. Basically, a diabetic can do anything that a normal person could do as long as they keep control of it. It's a disease riddled with cancer. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're diabetic. You can't have sweets, or you can't do this. It's just ridiculous, because diabetics can fucking, if they keep control of it, they can do anything. And if anything, having the disease makes you a healthier person. Because, I could eat whatever I want because I'm on a pump, so it gives me a little bit more flexibility than shots. But, the main thing behind being diabetic is that you have to watch what you eat and definitely regulate your blood sugar. You have to check that fairly often. I check mine about 10 times a day. As long as you keep it within a normal, healthy range, you're not gonna, go blind or lose limbs or, have your entire body shut down on you. That's silly. But yeah, having diabetes just makes me a healthier person, because it makes me go exercise, watch what I eat, try to maintain my weight, and just be a generally healthier person. But the main point of this is that I'm just trying to say that if you interact with a diabetic, don't be like you can or can't do anything. Because you can do whatever the hell you want, as long as you're smart about it and you take care of yourself. And yeah, and having diabetes isn't a death sentence, and it doesn't mean you're alone. There's a lot of people out there that have it, and there's a lot of good support groups out there. So, whether or not you've had it for a while, or whether or not you've just been diagnosed with it, just maintain hope, because it's very manageable. It's not a hindrance to anybody's daily living. Yeah, I have to rotate my infusion set or give myself insulin whenever I eat, but it's better to do that than to just not care and just die. So, yeah. So I'm just saying, for everybody out there that's diabetic or knows somebody that's diabetic, I'm just telling you guys just to keep hope, because it's manageable and you're stronger than any affliction that befalls you. I think that's all I have to say. I think that was a good point for that. If there's anything else you'd like me to make a blog about, just leave a comment down there and I'll get to work. This is my blog on diabetes. It's one of many, and there's many more to come. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.